Hello YouTube, this is MTP Flyers, and I wanted to go over a final review of the Bodyguardz complete setup for the i4. And I know I did the 24 and the 72 hour follow-up as to after I put it on. However, I know some people did want to see if that, that little haze ever cleared up on the phone. So I'd probably say about Sunday or Monday of this past week. Just past week, it's only like Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday today. I did get it to clear up. Now, I have been using this fairly frequently, so it looks like there's a lot of pop marks on it and everything. But I think it was going to get as cleaned up as it could. So I thought it looked the best that it was going to. Of course, I've kind of... You can see the swirl marks and everything getting this scratched up. I have been trying some different cases with it on, and kind of putting some marks on it, and you'll see there. So I'm extremely happy with it, other than the little dots on the front. However, I mean, of course, when you have it on, you don't see any of that. And, it looks great. I have no problems with it moving around or even the sensitivity of typing or anything like that at all. So I felt like it held up pretty well. I did use a few cases on this. Unfortunately, I can't try out too many cases with the Bodyguardz on because it is just thick enough to where it does impede me trying it. But there is a few things out there that I would like to try. And so we're going to have to take the Bodyguardz off to do that. And everybody, this was a great setup for the phone. I think if I were to, to not be doing cases and doing all of that, I would probably do like a bumper with this. You see I did it kind of boogered up down there a little bit. But, I was extremely happy with this. And I thought it did a wonderful job protecting the phone. And you can go with bare minimum protection. I just think protecting the corners and everything on the sides is all you really need if you have this on the back to do that. Because let me tell you, you can dig, you can scratch at this, you can, get your fingernail in there and scrape it up and do all that knowing that your phone's going to be protected. So I know I gave that a shot, but I'm going to have to be taking it off anyway. So I do have a backup. And we can go ahead and try that down the road. But guys, this was great. I thought it was awesome. For the price you get two, that $24.99. And the only, I guess I want to say the bad things about it now, besides the marks on there, the pop marks or the speckle marks. People were like, oh, you didn't use enough solution. And look, if I'm going to put this on the way that I want to do it without having a lot of people to help me out to do that, then I'm going to be shut off from the product. Because it's supposed to be simple to do, and you follow the instructions about spraying the solution. They don't say 3 sprays or 2 sprays, and if they do, I didn't see it, and I apologize. As a matter of fact, here, let's go ahead and just go through it now. If you were someone that didn't have all of us on here in the community to go through that, to apply it, and it just says device must be turned off, wash your hands, and don't spray your device, which is great information. Please be careful to not drop the cutout or become contact with contaminated surfaces. Lay the pieces as close to final positions as possible. So it's just handling, you slowly remove the film, spray the sticky side with application solution. So it doesn't necessarily say, cover it generously or don't use that much or, so to really sit there and to know exactly what to do and how to spray it, I don't think saying, oh, I don't think you used enough. Well, how much is too much and how much is too little? It says be prepared, look over the pattern, make sure you know where the holes go, where each piece goes. Okay, that's good information to know. Go slow until you're more experienced. Just remember to keep the film wet with the application solution, and you can reposition the film as much as you like. Again, it doesn't say don't overuse. Just be careful. You cannot use too much solution. So see, there you go. You cannot use too much solution. Don't be afraid to keep spraying. If you spray too much, it will dry out in a couple of minutes. So, okay, so there you go. So I can't knock them for that. They say the more the better. Now, there have been times where I used more, and maybe I had better results. So you know what? Let's back up for a second and not knock Bodyguardz. So the more the better. So for people out there who may not know, don't be afraid to spray it. And yes, I didn't read the directions, but you know what? That's why I'm here to show you guys, to go through everything. And you know, I made my notes and I didn't go back to the box. So shame on me. But I hope I can, you know, stop someone else from making the same mistake. And don't be afraid to use the solution. So I have one more. We'll go ahead and try that out. And we're going to have to say that as of right now, we're going to put this knock on me for not using enough solution. I didn't think I used too much, and you know, I didn't think I used too little. So we'll go ahead and give it another try, but gotta love the deal. You damage one, they'll go ahead and replace one of them, but you get two in here for the same price as you would a full body kit from Zag. So I'm going to go 2 thumbs up on the Bodyguardz until I'm proven otherwise. I thought the protection was great. I was a little, you know, some people may not think that this is too neat on there to do that, and I would have to tend to agree to maybe either just not bother putting that centerpiece in, or if they're so specific about down here, you know, maybe have it come up to here where it's edged off or something like that, you know, or it's rounded just to match. It doesn't have to necessarily go smack up against it, but at least rounded to make it look like it's following the position of the buttons. So that's just me. I don't know if that's, you know, being too picky, if that's even possible, because this stuff does stretch a little bit. So anyway, I'll quit jibber jabbering, guys. I'm happy with the product. You know, I'll read the directions, you know, better next time to remind myself, and with the exception of the fingerprints, but you know, that's not necessarily what it's known for. It's known for the protection, and it's done that. So guys, this is MTP Flyers for the Bodyguardz premium scratch-proof transparent film. Go check them out at bodyguardz.com. If you follow them on Twitter, they give deals all the time. They're at Bodyguardz on Twitter, and they do throw out a lot of discounts each day, and I usually try to retweet it for them to do that. So thank you very, very much. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later. See ya!